Welcome to another Sunday evening. Well, it's not Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon live. How is everybody doing today? It's very, very early. I know that for sure. It's very early, guys. I know. Very early from my usual. Voila, I'm bossy. Me I try come out there. Khalil, wagwan, Khalil. Big up yourself. How are you? Oh, today's a nice day. So guys, right about now, I'm on the road. And I decided to go live just to chit chat with you guys a little bit. Cool face in the building. Good afternoon. So guys, I can't really go read on the comments them, you know, because your girl gotta focus on the road. All right. Today's not a bad day, guys. Today's not a bad day at all. Turn on the AC. I got the place to get cool. Can you guys hear me well? I hope you guys can hear me well. So I can't really read all the comments, but when I get a chance, I'll read when I have a chance. All right, guys. But today I'm gonna go live a little bit earlier because I have a few assignments to finish. I have a few assignments to finish, guys, so I want to just go live now while I'm driving so that by the time I reach home, then I'll just focus on my assignments, spend the rest of the evening doing my assignments, and maybe I'll go on the road later on still, but I want to finish this particular assignment today. Strong emotion in church. Michael gave me her shoulder charm. Yeah, well, anyway, what me to say again? What them people see? I died. Me say, you see them driver up on the road, nobody have patience. Nobody have patience, guys. When you're driving, you have to keep your eyes peeled. You have pedestrian, watch all bird in the road, all pigeon. You have pedestrian, you have the biker boys, you have the motorcyclists. Me all talk foolishness. You have the bicycle man, you have the bike man, you have the pedestrian, and then you have the bad drivers trying to like get ahead of you before their time. That's what happened when you're driving downtown. Like downtown Toronto is like one of the scariest places to drive. Last night, I had a very rough experience driving home last night from work because it's Caribana, guys. Caribana weekend. And I'm telling you, the streets are flooded. Chaos everywhere. Police blocking the road by their front. Police blocking off the roads. Right? People walking in the road even though it's not their time to cross the road. Like, yo, downtown Toronto driving, I feel like downtown everywhere, but like my experience driving downtown, it's not fun, especially with a busy street like today. There's a lot of people on the roads, you know, your regular Sunday evening strolls and whatever, but also it's Caribana, so you know more people are gonna be out on the roads than normal, right? See, them across the road and they not even a look. Them just down in their phone, guys. They're just in their phones. They're not even looking where they're going. Them no business. See, usually I would drive on this road, but because of Caribana, everything block off. So hopefully I can get out of this chaos. And I was contemplating on taking the bus today to work, you know, guys, because yesterday I should have taken the bus to work. I should have taken the bus to work. Got home. I got home almost 12:30. So it took me a very long time to get home from work. Because of the traffic, because of the chaos, some road closures. I feel like the map was giving me wrong directions, because the normal route that I usually would take. I hope you guys are hearing me. I hope you guys are hearing me. But can you guys hear me? Somebody tell me if you not hear me, because me they are chat and not even make sure say you guys are hearing. I see nobody say nothing yet. Okay, so Marisa say yes. Big up yourself, Marisa, in the building. Guys, if you guys come in and say hi and I didn't get to acknowledge you, it's because I'm driving right now and I'm not able to really look at the comments like that. You see it? I have to put safety first, because as I was telling you guys, when you're driving, you have to be very, very cautious. Like, you have to be looking everywhere, especially like driving during the summertime versus the winter time. You don't have like people riding bicycle during the winter, so like you're kind of good. But like the bicycle man them just appear from out of nowhere, guys. Like the bicycle man them, me not like them. Even though they have their own bicycle lane and bike lane or bicycle lane, no, they want to ride in the road. They want to ride in front of you, and then you have to take your little time behind them. Oh, so cool face say, yeah man, we are hear you loud. And I hope the AC now blowing out the ears right now. Hold on, me soon start telling about the biker boys them. It's so, I wish I could show you guys what's going on outside. It's very chaotic. Bigger things are going. Bigger things are going on the road right now, but we can't really show you what's going on the road. Maybe I can describe it. People at the bus stop, street cars, pedestrian walking, people on the bicycle, people on the motorbike, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and a lot of other cars. So last night when I was coming going home from work, it was very hard. Like, that was one of my worst driving experiences ever. It took me a very long time to get home. The only thing I was saying last night was, God, please bring me home safely. Please bring me home safely. Please make me not lick none of them bicycle mania. That's all me I pray for last night. Like, I was just praying that, God, please don't let me lick none of them bicycle mania. Because they were just in the road. They were just in the road. They're in the lane. They have their own lane and they don't want to drive on their lane. They want to ride on the street. And then you have parked cars. If you guys live in Toronto, you know this. Like on the road, like now, this is a main road and it's 2 lanes, right? One lane is reserved for parked cars, and then the next lane for the street car. So right now I'm driving on the streetcar lane. Like, I'm literally driving on the train tracks, because the other lane is full with cars, parked cars. You see it? It's crazy. It's crazy. And then you just see a random bicycle boy or a bike man just swoop right in front of you. So you have to like keep your eyes peeled, you know what I mean? But anyway, so I decided to go live right now because, as I told you guys earlier, I have a few things that I want to do tonight. So I want to just get the live out of the way first, and then you know, just chit chat with you guys a little bit. I can't really get to read no comments, but I'll try to prep whenever I can. The very short ones I could just prep and see. But the long messages, me not gonna be able to read them someday. This is so chaotic. But last night when I was going home, I tell you, brother, rough. It was rough. I almost had an accident last night because the people are, I don't know if they're drunk or what, but they're very impatient, eh? And then I was using this I was using a thing, what do you call that, a map or a GPS system, I guess. I was using a GPS system called Waze. I mean, I tell you, say the road them where Waze are bring me upon, me don't know them road there, bro. So it's like I don't know the roads. So it's like I don't know when to turn, because I was telling you about the whole park car situation, right? So most of the roads had parked cars. I didn't know. I'd switch lane, and then by the time I go in the right lane, then the cars are parked on the roadside, and then I have to try to come over back. Nobody now let me in. I was trying to squeeze my way in. This guy decided like, yo, me not stopping. No, says an accident. If you want an accident, almost scrape off the entire side of my side of the car right here. He had to swerve over in the next lane to pass me, because he was very impatient and he didn't want me to go through. So last night was not a nice experience. My foot was hurting me because I've been standing all night in the kitchen, and then now boom, I was wearing uncomfortable shoes, and to be driving for so long, my foot started hurting. So it was not a nice experience, man. Caribana, everybody drunk, people on the roadside. I see people like, and mind you guys, this was late, eh? I think Caribana finished at 8 p.m. 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock p.m. I think it officially finished. But you know, people, they have their own little after party, I think. I don't know what they're doing on the streets, but then I see a lot of people just laying flat out on the road. Like, I don't know if they're drunk, high, I don't know what's going on, but they just lay down on the street like that, in the road and stuff like that. Man, last night was not a nice time. And then I couldn't see behind me because the window, my side mirror, I needed to clean it. So when the person behind me's light is on, I can't really see because the dust on the mirror. It was such a bad experience, people. May I tell you, no, it was really bad. I just wanted to get home. I wanted to get home. The GPS said, okay, 50 more minutes until you get home. By the time I look, 10 minutes later, I still 50 minutes again before I reach home. I tell you, no, man. Rough, brother. Rough. I hope you guys are doing well today. I hope you guys are doing well. I know I'm not going to be able to respond to your comment, but my moderators are here and they will be able to, like, you know, comment. They know what I would say, so they can comment on behalf of me. So just I come from work, and now work was okay today. Maybe later on it's gonna be busy, but it wasn't really busy in the morning. People are still sleeping, hangover from last night, so nobody really come for lunch or brunch. Maybe later now in the night, when Caribana finish and all the festivity finish, then they'll go to sit and eat and stuff like that. One of my coworkers was telling me that, yo, did you see the girls on the bus? Because on the bus, you know, the girls come out with their Caribana outfit and they have on all those fancy, I don't know what they call it, but I think they have a name for the outfits that they wear. Some of them are pretty, some of them are very creative. And he was like, oh, some of the girls are so, like, they need to put on clothes. I'm like, yo, so I was telling him that, yo, that's the culture. Like, that's what they do. That's what the outfits and whatever they put on. And he's like, oh, they need to put on clothes. I'm like, bro, you know how much other guys would be like, ooh, let me check out this girl. Instead, he's complaining about that. The only thing I don't like with those girls, when our guys too, both male and female, when they wear those skimpy clothes on the subway or on the TTC, on the public transit, they need to bring like another cloth or a towel or something to spread on the seat, and then they sit on the seat. But I don't like when the girls come with their naked body and just put it on the seat. Like, you know, much dirty things go on those seats in the bus. Even when I take the bus, I don't wear my outside clothes. Like, I don't sit on my couch, I don't sit on my bed in the clothes that I wear on the bus. So imagine those girls in their outfit, in their carnival outfit, and all skin on that dirty seat. Yeah, then that's gonna be a problem. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't wear that. See, Cool Face has said girls are wearing nothing. Yeah, they literally don't wear anything. They just cover up the necessary parts. They cover up the necessary parts and that's it, you know. But what I don't like is when they sit on the seat like that, on the dirty seat. Like, don't they think that, oh my gosh, there's so many different nastiness that happen on the TTC and happen on the subway, and they just sit there bare skin on the seat. Even my hair, when I sit on the bus, my hair always like touch the seat. Guys, me not even sometime if I wear my bonnet and it falls off at night, but I always try to put on a bonnet to make sure that my dirty, like my hair, this end part, it's always behind me, right? So this end part, I have to make sure that this part is wrapped up, because I don't even want this to touch my bed, because it touched the dirty seat. Or maybe when I wash my hair, because I usually wash my hair with the braids in it. At that moment, they're not thinking about hygiene. Yeah, them not think about hygiene. They must say me a hot girl, me look hot. But you have to also remember that the seats are very dirty. So don't sit on the dirty public transit with your bare skin. Like, even if I'm wearing a sleeveless, I don't even want my skin to touch the seat. Because sometimes you just see some bumps and some things coming up on your skin and you're wondering like, where did that come from? Yeah, because you sit on the dirty seat. Sometimes I will go on the bus or the subway and I would see like blood on the seat, on the chair, like blood or pee, urine on that chair. And the fabric that they have on the bus is like it's not leather, it's more like it's leather seat on the bus, and it's not a plastic seat, it's a cloth seat. So it's cloth. So if there's blood or if there's urine or if there's sweat, it's gonna just soak into the seat. As soon as you put on your indicator, everybody starts speed up. I swear. They were driving all nice, but as soon as I put on my indicator, boom, everybody want to drive fast. But yeah, man, so the seats that are on the public transit, those seats are very like cloth. So it's like a cloth, like a fabric thing. So anything can like soak into the seat. So for me, even if I'm wearing a shorts and I have to take the bus, I bring something to spread on the seat, so I can spread it on the seat, then I sit. Or if I'm going on the bus and I know I'm going to be wearing like a short, like if I have to wear a shorts, I don't bother to wear the shorts, I just wear like a pants instead. So I don't have to sit on the seat with my bare skin, you know. So apart from that, that's the only thing. But if the girls want to wear that, who are you to say don't wear that, right? To each his own. If that's what you feel like you want to wear, then you wear. You don't have to wear it. You can wear normal clothes if you want. But my only thing is, just think about hygiene when you're doing stuff like that. What is that come up on my screen? You know what? This thing is asking. There's a route that's gonna give me that's gonna get me to my destination 3 minutes earlier. What's 3 minutes gonna do for me, bruh? 3 minutes not do nothing for me. Yo, the other night, Friday night, I left work and I go on my GPS, right? My GPS takes to Lake Shore. Closed off because of the whole long weekend celebrations that's going on. Because it's not only Caribana that's going on, everybody. People, not only Caribana, a whole heap of things are going on. It's not only Caribana going on. Caribana is just one of the most like popular ones. But on a Caribana alone are going, whole heap of things are going. So they block off the entire Lake Shore Friday night. Maybe it's still block off now, but I didn't want to learn the hard way, so I didn't even bother to drive that route. But Lake Shore block off, and then I didn't know, and my GPS took me to Lake Shore. And then when I went, after going through like it took me like maybe 20 minutes from where I was to reach Lake Shore, which that's very long, guys. That's a long time to reach to Lake Shore. So 20 minutes in traffic, and then when I reached the Lake Shore, boom, beer police block off the road. At that point, I was now confused, because I'm like, bruh, why would you bring me? Why would the GPS take me to Lake Shore when it knows that it's blocked? The road is closed. So now I had to go to Waze, and then Waze gonna give me all that shortcut. So, but the more I do that, the more I get to learn the roads, because I'm not a GPS girl, guys. I like to know, like I like to drive the same road and just know it, and then now I start saying, okay, let me take this road and see where it leads to. That's me. I always try to learn new routes. I don't always go on the same road all the time. So you can't predict what me I gonna do. You can't predict my next move, because I don't always drive the same way. And especially downtown Toronto, all the roads connect. So it's like, even if you take a wrong turn, boom, you end up right back where you want to go anyways, because all the roads just connect somehow. But yeah, man, how you guys are doing today? How are you guys doing today? I'm sorry, seminar speed camera ahead. Catch me now, because one time I got a speed ticket, my first and last ticket, because them not catch me again. I was on a 30 road. The road was 30 and I was going 42. I didn't know it was a 30 road, because the GPS told me that it's a 40 zone, right? So if I'm going 42 in a 40 zone, I mean, you would say that's good, that's okay, right? And I was going 42 thinking that the zone was 40, and then they sent me a ticket in the mail. Canada they're saying one thing for the year, they only get one chance to... yeah, that's so true. Coolface said that. Yeah, that makes sense what you're saying, Coolface, because Caribana is like a one-time event, and it's happening in the summer, and you know summer is very short for us. Like, we only get like a little bit of June, the entire July and August, and a little bit of September with nice weather. So like when we get that little nice weather, we want to, like, you know, we want to go out, we want to wear sleeveless. Like, it feels so good to like come out of the house and you don't have to wear a big thick winter jacket. It feels so great. So now I know why all those girls and guys too, because hey, don't bother think it's only the girls that are just in skimpy, you know. The man them are just skimpy too, you know, guys. The man them in a nothing, basically nothing. Them not van, them only a cover them private area, and that's it. The guys them even worse than the females. At least the females try to cover up somehow, but the men, the men just skimpy too, But same for both male and female. We have been cloaked up all winter long. We want to feel free and we want the sun to touch our skin. You see it? I'm washing my car, but I'm so devoted, I'm still listening. Big up yourself, Marizo. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. And that's the reason why I always come live on Sundays, because I know that, you know, I've been doing this for a few months now, and it feels like it's become a part of my routine already, you know. But the only thing for me is just that 7 o'clock might not work every single Sunday, because, you know, life happens, right? And then it depends on what's going on. So why this man each up in a, you know, say me I go drive slower, because when I understand why I'm each up under me. I think say me want to get no speeding ticket, bro. Like, go change the lane if you want to go over. I'm not gonna let you speed. Let me speed. I'm not gonna speed for please you. Like, change the lane and go in front of me if you want. Because there's a big old speed camera ahead and you want me to speed? Nah, bruh. I'm not doing that for nobody. Like, they just like to tailgate. Like, they just like to itch up behind you, like literally right behind you. Like, if you make a sudden break, boom, they slap in your back. I'm so happy I have my my dash cam. I just need to put on the rear camera now, but it came in the kit. I just need to get that sorted, but at least I have the front dash, the dash cam on, because on these streets you gotta protect yourself and your vehicle, eh? Because these people are driving like they're mad or something. I not even remember what me did I say. Before the man itch up in my back. Yeah, I remember now. So I was saying that the reason why I come live most of the time is because I know that there are people out there who are really looking forward for my life every Sunday, you know, like people who are very devoted and people who, you know, you like the journey, you like to see the growth, because you guys know already that my channel is about my personal experience as an immigrant in Canada, you know, my high, my low, my everything. Look at last week. It was last week, right? I was so disappointed and so sad, and I still came on live. Really deep down, I didn't want to come live, but because when I think about all those people that, you know, are looking forward, some people are going to YouTube and refreshing the page to see if I was live. Because of those people, that's the reason why I really push out to come live and just chit chat, because we as human beings, like, we have the tendency to, oh yes, finally, I'm not feel a creep no more. We as human beings, I feel like we always want to have that sense of like belonging, or that sense of like that community. Because like, even for me personally, I like to have this little community that we are building over here. And you can see that the community is growing, because when I go live every week, you can see like different people joining, and then after you see a name, they start coming again. So, you know, I'm really happy and proud of the growth so far that I have, because I never used to go live, but now, being that I'm doing it consistently, you know, you guys are here. But I appreciate you guys, man. Big up on yourself. Big up to everybody who's always joining in every Sunday, whether you re-watch it, or whether you're live, or whether you jump in and then you jump back out and you come back in and you go back out. I appreciate that. I really appreciate you guys. I don't know what that man you do, you know, or a woman, because we always assume that the driver is a man. I don't know why. Tell you about the cyclists, them, you know. Yo, I don't like to drive beside them. I'm sorry, but I don't like to drive beside the cyclists. Sometimes you're driving and then in the middle of the street you just see the biker boys. They just drive right in the middle of the road. They're not in a lane or anything. So even if you make a sudden shift, boom, you slap them and then problem. That's it. So I don't like to drive beside them. Every time I see them, I go far, man. I stay far away. And then the next one are the TTC driver them. You see the man that will drive the bus, the public transit bus? Them not care about nothing. They don't care, because if they meet in an accident with the government vehicle, it's not coming out of their paycheck or anything. So they drive anyhow. They drive anyhow. And especially one time, I was driving downtown, and then how some TTC bus, they have like a double attachment thing. So it's like two bus on one. Because I don't know where you go. You see me, I come and you push out your head in the road, bro. Sure. Let me just say again. Some TTC bus is like two bus in one. So it's like a long trailer bus. And I'm telling you, I don't like to drive beside those buses. Because one time I was driving downtown and the lane was ending, right? So they have their bus lane, and then their bus lane was ending, and I was in my lane taking my little time going, because the speed limit downtown is 40, right? So I'm taking my little time driving. Something told me to just look in my mirror, When I look in my mirror, that's the bus almost like hitting my right side. And then he's gonna blow his horn at me, saying that I should come out of the road when I am in my lane. I'm in my lane and you're trying to come over in my lane. You have to wait for me to pass first. How are you going to now push me out of my own lane? I had to swerve in the next lane, guys. If I didn't do that, I would have been in an accident with the bus. I had to swerve in the next lane. Thank God there wasn't anybody coming in the next lane. Thank God the next lane was empty. And then he's gonna start cussing. I'm like, bro, you're swerving in my lane, bro. They don't have patience. They don't have patience on the road. And the worst thing that I don't like about them is when you turn on your signal. You want to signal to go to change lanes or whatever, everybody starts speeding. It's like they must say, oh my gosh, somebody a turn. I could block them out so them can't come in. But when people start signaling, I let them through, I'm the type of driver that will let you through. If I see you signaling, especially if there's nobody behind me and I see you signaling to come over, then yeah, I don't have to do that, right? But if it's a case where there's like a long line and then it's gonna be hard for you to come over, I easily just slow down and give you and flash you so that you know that I'm giving you way. I'm that type of driver. I'll let you go in front of me. But some people, them no business. Them a push you out of the lane. See, Jesse, I said the same thing, Jesse, I saw your message. Big up yourself, Jesse, for joining in. Hold on there. Sorry, guys. Need to make a left turn. Yeah, man, Jesse, like, they see the motorcycle, they don't care, man. And the bicycle, man, I feel like, you see, when in a country like this, where you have, like, specific rules for cars, you have to have rules for bicycle too, because anybody can get up and start riding a bicycle. Watch him. Anybody can get up and ride a bicycle, and when they ride the bicycle, they don't care. Bicycle man, first of all, bicycle guys, they act like they're pedestrian when they are not. Bicycle guys, you have to know that you're not a pedestrian. When you're riding a bicycle, you're riding a bicycle. So you're not. And then I see the bicycle guys, they're crossing the street like a pedestrian. So they're riding their bicycle while the light is on. Everybody's walking and they're riding on the pedestrian. Some of them are riding on the sidewalk like they're a pedestrian. When it comes to stoplight, they don't stop. Like if you get a red light, the bicycle man them no bother stop a red light, you know. Bicycle man them go through the red light like nothing, right? But if you're driving a car and you go through a red light, especially if there's a red light camera, you get a ticket. So why, when the bicycle man just drive through a red light, nobody's saying anything about that? They can put people's life at danger too, and their own self, because you driving through a red light, you don't know what's coming, you know. So like the bicycle man them, they don't care. They don't care. They just drive anyhow. See, Jessie say one motorbike man almost run into her car. He overtake a truck. You see? And they always drive over the speed limit. They're always speeding. That's why when a lot of them, they meet in a lot of accidents, eh? That's why me not like bike, you know. I'm not a bike person. Coolface said you have to be very careful for the of the motorcyclists, the bike riders and pedestrian. All of them. Pedestrian are the next one. Them just walk out in a road and feel like say they own it. I know so me are going now. Oh, I know so. I wonder if them are gonna let me back in. I swear, I saw me I go. Will. That bit sitting, I better not take me on the highway, because I don't want to drive on the highway, man. Be a traffic. Yeah, man. Khalil. Oh, Khalil, you take the GO train. You know, I've never taken the GO train before. My co-workers, most of them take the GO train because they say the GO train is more bougie. It's nicer. All right, go there, mama. Mama look like she come from church or something. Yeah, I never take the GO train before. Most of my co-workers, they take the GO train because they said there's less like homeless people on the GO train, and you don't really get like random people on there. But on the TTC now, anybody can go on the TTC, you know. But when the GO train, I feel like it's harder to on without paying. So because you can go on the TTC, you can find a way how to get to the subway without paying. So most people, they don't like maybe homeless people or maybe the addicts. Those people, when they go on the subway, most of them don't pay. But to go on the GO train, you have to pay, or else you can't get in. There's no other way to get in. So when you take those ones, even though it's a little bit more expensive than the TTC, because I think on the bus you pay $3.35, right? I think that's the bus fare. But I think on the GO train or the GO bus, no, the GO train, I think it's $5. So nobody is gonna pay $5 when they can pay $3.35. Definitely not me. So I never really had to take the GO train. I just take the regular subway. But maybe one day I'll take it. Anytime you guys hear me stop talking, it's because I'm focusing, eh? Today is a nice day now, guys. The sun out. The sun is out. I'm definitely gonna go somewhere today. But let me finish. I have an assignment that I have to finish It's due today. It's due today. If I don't submit it today, problem. And I think this assignment is worth 20% of my final grade. 20% or 25% of my final grade. I take any train, it's fun. Train is fun, but when the train is full of beer homeless people and it's full of beer people that's doing crazy things and it's not predictable, it's very, like, I fall asleep on the subway and then my coworker saying, Nayoka, you are brave. They say I'm brave to fall asleep on the subway because they know you could be on the subway and somebody just stab you with a knife. Random, like you don't do them anything and they just stab you. You could be on the subway and somebody just spit on you for no reason, like because some crazy people are on the subway. Homeless people, crazy people. Then some people, some of them, like some of the addicts, they have like some big wounds, right? So maybe they get caught or they got into a fight or something and they have like some big wounds on their arm and it's always like rotting off. I'm not exaggerating, guys. It's rotten, like them hand are rotten off and their foot are rotten off and stuff like that. So like my coworkers always say like, yo, I'm afraid to sleep on the subway. So I told him like, the way I get to sleep comfortable, because sometimes I'm leaving work and I'm very tired, bro. The sleep come and I don't even know when I fall asleep. So what I do when I'm on the subway, you can't dress nice and bougie, especially I'm coming from work. I don't need to be dressing up. It's work. When I go to work, I change. When I go to work, I change into my uniform. And then when I'm leaving work, I take my uniform off and put on my normal clothes. So first of all, nobody at work is really seeing me, so I don't need to dress up. So I just wear whatever clothes on the subway. Especially if I'm going on the subway, you have to blend in. How you fall asleep, you have to blend in. You have to blend in with them. Because if you don't blend in, then you can be a target. One night, I was on the subway and there were two guys were beating up a homeless guy. Beat up the man face bust up and a bleed. I was like, oh, that was like almost 2 a.m. guys. And then I beat up the man, and I said, damn, this is crazy. I went there trying to help the homeless guy, trying to pull off the guys. Me and a group of other people started pulling them off before them killed the man to rotted. I tell you, it was not a good sight. And then afterwards, I'm like, why did you get up? Are you want to play a hero? Anybody will play a hero always play a zero, you know? So after me, I think about that and I say, why you try play a hero, man? But it's just me. I'm just always loving and kind to people. And caring. So I guess it's the caring part of me who decided to go help, even though I never had to help. But may I tell you, there's some crazy stuff that happened on the TTC, especially at night time, guys. Now start as soon as 12 o'clock strike. Sometimes you're on the TTC. Let me not even say TTC because it's not only the TTC alone. Every public transit. When you go on the public transit, especially the subway, problem. You see people throwing up. People just peeing. Like, they're just peeing on the subway. People are in the train with you and you're just peeing. Me not like it. I don't like it at all, guys. And then you have to pay your fare, and these people that are doing stupidness, they don't pay. They don't. My $3.35 that I'm paying to travel on the subway or the bus, those other people are not paying. They're free and they're doing stupidness and they're traveling for free. So why should I pay? You know, why should I pay to go through struggles? When you go on the subway, and sometimes you see like the whole section for themselves, like it's their living room. Shoes off, toes spread out, and them start sleep. That's where they sleep, on the bus and the subway. A traffic up yourself? And what kind of foolishness this in a Sunday evening here when I'm going to my yard? This is traffic. And why am I in this lane? Alright, let me try switch lane and go over this. So but I should come over here saying, guys, because I feel like all of them people are turning left. I need to come out this lane. Oh shit, man, I never see say light change. Sorry, me never see say light change. Bombard? Oh, you're so full up. I want going over here, so. Me no want know. I wish I could show you guys. Be things are going over there, so. Driving Canada on a busy day. Yeah. If only I could have my camera and show you guys what I go on. But to be honest, this drive is not bad like last night. Last night was the worst drive ever. I'm telling you. Last night was the most annoying, the most anxious, the most tedious drive ever. I feel like I'm gonna park up somewhere and chat to you guys a little bit and then end off the live, because me not stay long, you know, guys. Not stay long, we do not today. The man here drive, how much lane him a driving us so? A 2 lane him a driving or what him a do? Last night was the most stressful drive ever. Me go park up somewhere and chat to you a little bit. Bonky dog, I want to show you guys this car. Oh my gosh, I want to show you that car. Yo, what kind of car that? That car they look sick, but it look like an old school, like an old car. But I don't know what brand. And you want to see him too, you know? You know like them old show that when the car go so? The car go so. A bones. And them a come with the bass and a bunks like that. That type of car. You see me I telling you about the bicycle man them? Telling you them now no rules and no regulation. Bicycle men need to get, bicycle riders, not even men alone. Bicycle riders, they need to get ticket just like drivers. Police need to stop them and them need to get ticket. Because in no fear, we as drivers, we are getting ticket. If we do anything wrong, if you run a red light, you're going to get ticket. If you speed too much, you're going to get ticket. Bicycle riders should get ticket too. Because they do whatever they want to do. I go park up, you know. I park up down here so. And talk to you a little bit. Because I want to read out my comments. You know, I love read out comments. The worst thing for me, when I go on somebody's live, and then I read no comments. Like, bro, what you think me there so far? You think me there so far just watch you? Read out my comment and call me name and say, oh, Nayoka girl said hi. I want to hear that. I don't want you come just a talk. That lame. Read comment. You know? Acknowledge that I'm here. Acknowledge my presence. So I want to read out some of the comment them before I go before I end the live. Everybody outside. But this would have be like a regular day in Jamaica. Everybody gone a river or gone to the beach. Are you gonna pool party? If I even the beach, me have to reach a summertime. Every massive have to come around. Go for your sun tan in the summer sun. If you are bleacher, go back home. Go for your umbrella cause the sun a burn. Hey, the hot girl them a no sir, look on the girl, yeah. I wish you were. You were me not saying nothing about nobody, yeah. Yo, me don't know who the woman they have on, guys. And she look like a board. Anybody will know what me mean, when me say that. She look like a board, brother. I don't know where she wear. Me park up. Park up. Everybody park up. Everybody park up. Me find a good spot for park. Want a nice shady. Like you man who are licking on my back to Rasta George. Me know sir. Some of them are gears too much, you know. Some of them are gears too damn much. Alright, go park up here now. Bossa 3-point turn and park. Hypocrites attack, loud them make them sit and talk. All them can do a flip and talk. Well, like them can't lock off. Yo, hypocrite attack. Loud them make them sit and talk. Like them can't lock off. Righty, I think I'm good here, right? Park up. They want a nice shady, but this can work. I need that. Alright, guys. You know, say me have something. Me shouldn't even park up here, saying I'm a yard. Me need to go, you know. Because I have this thing that's melting, guys. Shit. The whole light melt out on the ground. Oh, God. Let me show you. The whole light melt out. I brought a dessert, but there's also ice in the foil paper, so I feel like it's still good. Yeah, but the whole of this are wet up. Yeah. Anyways, let me see what I go on the live, you know. What I go on the live? Big up everybody on the live. Eh? Big up everybody on the live. Oh, big up everybody. Big up everybody. Big up everybody on the live. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, DJ now you kind of building. You don't know our regular Sunday night live. So, my son called me and asked if I'm on the live. Watcha? Alright, big up everybody on the live. Big up everybody on the live. Big up on yourself. When you don't know me, I have to like pull over and park up a little bit because I want to. No man, me have to wind down the window here because in here go get hot. Yeah. Get some cool, well, not cool breeze, but some air. So yeah, guys. Big up on yourself. I have to pull over before I get home because I want to sit and chat to you guys a little bit. Big up Alex. Oh my God, I'm shouting. I heard myself echoing. Jesus Christ. I hope nobody not gonna run me from here. So, Alex, big up yourself. Can't talk too loud. Can just hear my voice echo way over there. So, Rizzo, big up yourself, Rizzo. Let me see who else there. Me know say Khalil did there earlier. I don't know if Khalil gone, but big up yourself, Khalil. Thank you so much for joining. Jesse, big up yourself, Jesse. I see that there's some crown beside certain people's name, and then there's a number beside it. I don't know. What's that for? I guess who's my number one and who's my number two? Or, you know, the ranking, I guess. I saw that that was a new feature, I guess. So big up on yourself. Watch ya. You see me I tell you about a fly. I ain't gone. That me not like, you see, me not like wind down window in a man because I be a fly and alright, watch me and you, cause you're it. Fancy, man. Not even know if me catch him. Sure. That's why I not like wind down window, you know. Oh, bomba me a echo. Me wind up the window back a little bit and wind down that one day. Me a echo, guys. People go there say I would have Madix there in front of. I'll be a police a patrol the place, you know. Alright, so yeah, me have to wind up the window here because me I talk too loud and me I hear my voice a echo way over there so me I big up everybody when me see come on, me see Khalil, me see Cool Face, me see Marizo, and Anil, I guess, Anil from earlier, Cool Face, Kim, big up yourself. Jesse, who else there? Rizzo there. Big up yourself, Rizzo and Alex. Yeah, man, guys. So I had to stop off a little. Me I go chit chat with you a little bit first, and then I'm gonna head back on the road, head home, because right now me have a few things that I have to complete. Like I have this project that I'm working on from school. I feel like I said this like 2-3 times already during the... Hey, I am still live. Okay, perfect. Do I need to put more ice on it? Guys, I literally had to ice my phone. Me have to put ice on my phone, guys. Because the phone shut off and say, oh, if you don't cool down the phone, you can't use it no more. What kind of foolishness is this? Oh God, me have to put more ice on it, guys. 1 second. The blow out. I swear I think the live ended a while ago. My phone was overheating, guys. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Okay, so the crowns are for people with the most XP. I think it used to show the most active person in the live. All right. So that's good. Can you guys also see the crown or put... Me have to put ice on the phone a while ago because the phone shut down on me and it has say, why am I talking like that? No, that's not me. So I had to put ice on the phone just now, guys, because the phone shut down and it said it's overheating and I need to cool it down before I can use it, and I couldn't press anything on the screen. All right, you guys can hear me. Yes, we can also see the crown. All right, so I'm happy that you guys can see the crown, so that you can see who's ranking at number 1, who's ranking now. See Marizo rank. So anybody will want to beat Marizo in the ranking, just comment. My phone is still kind of warm, but I feel like where I had the phone, it was directly in the sun the entire time, so that's why. So now, because my lovely people bought me a bunch of tripods, now I have different locations in the car that I can put my phone. So let me set up a next tripod location. set up a different location that's not that so hot. Because I don't want to hold no phone in my hand right now, you know. I'm showing you what I do. See, I set up the tripod. Right, just so. Maybe I need to turn on the car and turn on the AC on the phone because I don't want it to start overheating again. I think that's a good. Let me just turn on the air condition. But then the air condition is gonna be blowing in the phone, so I don't know if you're not gonna hear me good, but I don't want the phone to overheat again, so I guess I have to do what I gotta do. Is it? All right. Bluetooth before they start connecting to the. Yeah. Very good. Alright, we don't want to copyright. So alright, so yeah guys, so just know I had a little hiccup. I'm so happy that the live didn't end because I was just thinking like, okay, what am I gonna do now? Go back live and tell you guys what happened or what? But anyway, we just had a little hiccup. So see, Rizzo and Martin, they near a try see who's gonna get the #1 spot. Guys, me don't know, me like it still. Me like the little competition we're going. But guys, me just a see what going. How come I only have 7 likes? I only have 7 likes? No man guys, this I get from bad to worse man. Like up the live, double tap the screen. I can't just leave the live with 7 likes. I thought you guys love me more than that. Oh, and I also set up this this app. It's called Buy Me a Coffee or something like that. So I have a Buy Me a Coffee link now, guys. So if you guys want to buy me a coffee or buy me a tea or buy me whatever, I'm gonna come click put the link on my channel page. So when you go on my page, you see the link, and if you want to feel generous to buy me a coffee, guys, jump on there and buy me a coffee here. I have the link set up already. I set it up over a week now, but I just didn't get a chance to like post it because right now I'm doing a lot right now because the semester is ending. So you know when semester is ending, there's so many things that's going on, so many assignments that's due right now. Today I have something due that I'm gonna work on as soon as I get home. I'm gonna jump on it right away. Then after that, the 6th and the 7th, I have an assignment. These people want me to write an essay about genocide. I don't know if you guys know anything about that. I didn't know anything about that until I had this class, right? So it's on genocide, and we have to read up on the book, not the book. We have to read up on the lessons that they taught us, and then we have to do our own research into it and write 1,200 word essay. You think I want to write no damn essay? I wish they would, instead of writing an essay, I wish they would have said like, let's do a podcast or do a video. I would more comfortable. I would be more, you know, it would be easier for me to just do a video or do a recorded audio or something like that. I would want to do something like that instead of writing a page, because like right now me not like write, and me have to go do a bag of reading and a bag of writing. So I have that assignment to do. I also have another assignment due on the 7th. I have to write like a recipe book with all the recipes that that I have for the entire semester, basically. So I got a lot to do. Then next week I have my final practical exam, 2 final practical exam, and then I also have final like exam in, I have a class, wait, name, oh my god, psychology social. I have an assignment, I have a final exam that's worth 25%. So God help me with that, because there's a lot of reading when you're doing those stuff, and I don't really like to read excessively long paragraphs, especially when I'm not really interested in that topic. Like, I would read something that I'm interested in, but if I'm not really interested, it's kind of hard for me to like sit down and read a whole book on something that I'm not really into. So that's my little issue when it comes to that class. It's too much bag of reading, man, and that thing doesn't have anything to do with baking whatsoever. It's just an elective, right? And the elective that I wanted to choose was, I wanted to choose the elective about money and money management and whatever, but I didn't get to choose that because by the time it was my time to register, all those fun electives were gone. I also wanted to get the one about the arts, love behind love and sex or something like that. I wanted to choose that too. I didn't get the option because it was already taken. So I had to take psychology because there was nothing else there to take. So that's where I'm at now. But I've already got it. I have to pass. So I got to just do what I got to do. Make sure my phone is not overheating too much. But yeah, man, so that's that. So I have a lot of schoolwork right now to do, so that's kind of like consuming my entire time. When I'm done this semester, then how do we really manage money? That's a very good question. How do we really manage money? Because right now it's rough and tough. So that's why I really wanted to even take that class. Hey Marizo, I really wanted to take that money class because I wanted to like learn more about the history of money and how did money come into play, and you know, because how can some of the rich people stay rich, be rich and stay rich? There must be a code, there must be something, you know, something that we're all missing. Because why can a handful of people alone be rich and then all of us are just struggling to go by day by day? You know what I mean? And like for me, I don't want to be like a filthy rich. I don't want to be the richest woman in the world. I'm fine. I just want to have enough money that I can feel comfortable. You know, I don't really want to be rich, and I don't want to be that rich where I'm swimming in money. I'm not that materialistic. But I would want to have enough money, so if I have children and if they need to go to the doctor, then I don't have to worry about where the money is coming from to send them to doctor, you know, like stuff like that. Or if my kids are hungry, I want to be able to have enough money to buy them food to eat or provide for them. So that's what I mean. So I just want to have money enough to be comfortable. I don't really want to have like I mean, if it comes, I would take it, but I'm not gonna be like greedy, like running it down, and I have so much already and I'm still pushing to get more. No, I'm not that type of person. I just want what I need to go by. Because, you know, have you ever been to a buffet? Like this is how some people are. And that's why I kind of like appreciate the psychology class, because the psychology class is actually helping me personally to like learn about how people are, right? How people are and why people do things like that. But have you ever been to a buffet, right? I have this particular individual that I know. This person, even if they are not hungry, they would fill up their plate at a buffet anyway, like just because it's free or just because it's a all-you-can-eat buffet and you already pay a fee to get in and eat what you want. Like I have this particular person that I know, if they go to a buffet, even if their belly is full, they're still gonna take you're talking about money, because I'm giving an example based on the money thing, right? There are some people, your belly is full, you're at a buffet and you're still taking and piling up your food and you know you're not gonna eat it. Why waste the food? Or if it's not a buffet or all you can eat, if it's just an event, like somebody invite you to a wedding or somebody invite you somewhere, right? And if free food, them belly full, and because the food free, them take excessive food and then they end up waste it. Why you stay like that? You know what I mean? Why I didn't take it, Cool Face? You're talking about the course? Because it was not available when it was my turn to register. So some people are just greedy. I don't want to be that greedy person, because they said the Bible said the love of money is the root of all evil. The love of money. I feel like the Bible said that. I think there's a scripture that says that. Me don't know, but me I go find out. The love of money is the root of all evil. Money itself is not the root of all evil, you know. The love of money, love for money, it's people who are greedy. Those are the people, root of all evil. Greedy man, your belly full, stop. Stop being so greedy. And I don't like people like that. You need to just relax, man. But so when some people get money, they want more money, and they want more money, not necessarily that they need it to do anything. They're just greedy. So greedy people are the root of all evil. Greedy, because it's not even money alone. Greedy with everything. You have some man, they have their good woman at their yard, good wife. She's giving you everything. She's cooking for you. She's making sure that the place is clean. If you have kids, she's taking care of the kids, and she's doing everything in her power. Boom, him gone out and cheat on the girl. Greedy. You're too greedy. You're too greedy, man. You see it, greedy people. It's not even about food alone or money alone. A lot of stuff, man. People just weird. Anyways, but me just want to have enough money when we can just deal with them if we deal with, man. I'm pretty sure say a lot of people in this chat, most of us, all we want is just enough money to just cover the little things them that we have to cover. You see it. I want to know, everybody on the chat right now, how much money, if somebody was gonna give you the exact amount of money that you need to clear everything that you want to clear, like your bills, or you have something, or you have a business idea in mind that you want to execute, how much money would satisfy your needs right now? Me not talk about extra money that you don't need. Me talk about money where you need, not money that you want. How much money right now could help you move to the next level? When you comment that, let me see what I go in the comment section. How much money you would need, like if you're getting the money now, and somebody's saying, what are your needs right now? Things that you need to accomplish. How much money you'd want to accomplish that? 100 million for this generation and the next. Me know 100 million you want. I know you don't want 100 million. Me know you don't want. Me know you don't need 100 million right now. What do you need? Like, when I say what do you need, I mean like when I say what you need is like, say for instance, you have your rent to pay, or say you have a car and you want to pay off the car, or say you have a house and you want to just pay off all the mortgage and just pay off everything. Say you have a business that's kind of drowning in debt, and then you just want a little money to just reach up back to that level. Or say you have a business and you can't pay your workers right now, so you just want a little financial, you just want a little financial boost to just help to pay off who you need to pay off. Stuff like that, what me say me mean. Like, not like I would want 100 million right now too. I would want it, but 100 million would be a lot more than what I need. Like, I need can buy house and allow a start 35 what? $35? 35 cents? What you say? 35 what? Alex said 2 million. Wait, we are talking about 2 million Jamaican, or we are talking about 2 million US dollar, or we are talking about 2 million Canadian? Hey, want to put the currency, want to put the right currency over there, because right now, when you say million, we are talking about Jamaican $1 million, or you are talking about Canadian $1 million? So 35 million US. Okay, that's reasonable, Alex. Like 2 million US, that's reasonable. Because to be honest, like when you look at million, like especially in Canada, $1 million can just go by like this if you don't do it, if you don't use it wisely. If you don't spend that money wisely, 1 million let me say Canadian, because since I'm in Canada, I'm just gonna say Canadian. 1 million Canadian dollar, it can go by real quick, like real fast, guys. Like you can get 1 million and you spend it off in so quick. So I feel like 2 million US is a good amount. Jesse said 40,000. Jesse, what y'all say? 40,000 US dollars? 35 million. 35 million Jamaican dollars. How much that? How much is that in US dollar? 35 million. Because I don't know what the dollar count now, you know. I don't know how much the Jamaican dollar day. 40,000 US. 40,000 US. If I have, let me think about me. For myself, the amount of money that I would need right now, it's not a lot, you know. It's not even a lot. It's not even reach 100,000. Like if I have to need, like something that I need, when I say need, I would mean like something that I can use to pay my school fee. You see, like I would want to like pay off my school fee for next year before it come. Stuff like that. Me I say like, would I want to pay off for the school fee? Would I want to pay off for this car that I have? Would I want to pay the entire money for the car? Would I want to pay off the entire money for my school fee? What else? I'd want to have like at least rent money for the rest of this year, you know, for me to feel real comfortable. If I could get rent money for the rest of the year, pay off my school fee for next year, because I don't pay off it, I don't pay my school fee for this entire year already, so I'm good. So for the next coming year, I would love to pay off that. I would love to pay off my car, and I would like to have like at least 6 months of rent money just stash off just in case for rainy days, you know what I mean? So maybe that would be like not enough money at all. Right now would I take a 100,000 Canadian dollar. That's it. I would take 100,000 Canadian. I feel like if I have 100,000 Canadian dollars, I would be comfortable. Like it's not something that's gonna get me rich right away, right off the bat. But if I have 100,000 Canadian, I could start a business. So with that business, no, that's gonna bring in the money. Cause some people feel like, say, last night one of my coworkers said, man, I just want a get rich quick scheme, right? He just said it out loud. Like I guess he's going through some little battles in his mind. I feel like I need to clean off my camera. Yeah, looks way better. So one of my coworkers said out loud like, oh, Mark in the building. Hi Mark, we're talking about money, so feel free to like jump in the conversation whenever. Make sure you double tap the screen to like the live. So one of my coworkers said last night, yo, I wish I had a get rich quick scheme right now. So I said to him, well, when you find a get rich quick scheme, then, you know, just link me up, because right now I need some money. And we were all just laughing and talking about it. So everybody started talking about all the people who are texting them and calling them, because in Canada, or people who live in Canada and the States, you guys will more can relate to this, because you have random people texting. Like I would get text message about, say, because I'm a driver, so you know, somehow I don't know if they sell our information or what, because how does a scammer know that I am driving? You know, like how would a scammer know the telephone company that I use? How would a scammer know certain information about me to text whatever? You know what I mean? Like how would they know? Because I see scammers texting claiming that they're my phone provider, right? They would say, like, say my phone provider is Ring. Say that's the name of my phone provider. Okay, they would say, okay, this is Ring. They call me. They say, oh yeah, I'm calling from Ring, and I just want you to know that your account is in a like overdue balance that you have to pay, and your balance is $250. Please, we're gonna send you a text message. Click the link, and me know say me I turn off the carrier, because me now waste out my little gas, you know. Me now waste out my little gas. Me not think the phone I overheat no more. Wind down the window, yeah. A little gas need for preserve, you see it? So you would have people texting like claiming that they're your phone provider, and then they said, oh, we're gonna send you a link to your text, to a text message, and then with that text message you click this link and then pay your bill. So tell me now, oh, you are gonna call me and say that I owe $250 when I know myself that I don't owe that. You know what I mean? But some people, they are not really paying attention to their bills like that, and that's how they get catch in scams, because certain scam can't reach me. Certain scam can't reach me. Like you have to come strong, you have to come correct, especially when it come with money, because when it comes to money, I pay very keen attention when it comes to money. If 1 cent gone or 2 cent missing, I will know that 2 cent is missing, because every time I go to my bank account, I take a screenshot. Right? I take a screenshot, because sometimes you go, especially like for this car that I'm paying for, every time I go in there, it's like they want to change up things, and I always have to be calling them and saying, hey, how come this money is this when this and this and this? You know, they're tired of me because I'm always calling and asking. As soon as money shift up, I'm calling them. You see it? So when it comes to me, I pay very keen attention when it comes to money, because when it comes to money, my hard working money, you know how hard I work. Like, people don't give me nothing, you know, guys. Everything that I have today, it's things that I work for. You see it? And now that me and Camera Boss are doing thing, and you know, me and Camera Boss are try build a life and try do a thing, we have to come together and do what we're doing. But everything that I have, I work for my thing. I work hard. So imagine I have my hard working money, and then you have just scammers sitting in front of their computers every day trying to get what you have. It's not fair. It's not right. It's not right. So that's what we were talking about last night at work, because they were talking about, oh, most of the get rich quick schemes are like scamming. So we were just talking about all the people who are texting. So people text me saying that my driver's license is suspended. Like, those are the type of messages that they send to you, messages to get you scared, right? Messages that, and then if you're not paying keen attention, guys, you can get caught up in that trap easily. You can get caught up easily, because you're just so worried that, oh my gosh, my license is suspended, what happened? You know, like, you're not even thinking about it too strong. You know, so me have one ice cream. I have an ice cream in this thing and it's melting, so I hope my ice cream is not melting, because in here hot. So that's how some people get caught up in scamming. And people text me saying that, oh, your driver's license is suspended, so you can't drive. Those are the messages that they send, because they said my license is suspended because I have an overdue ticket that I didn't pay. Which, when you get a ticket, the ticket usually come to your mail. Because once you have a license plate, anything that happened with that license plate, even if you are not the one driving the car, that's why when it comes to, like, I don't know how it is back home in Jamaica, or I don't know how it is in other countries, but in Canada, when you have a license plate, everything is registered under your license plate. Your name, your address, your everything is registered under that. So say somebody else is driving your car and they run a red light, that ticket that person, not me driving, you know, whoever was using my car, I get a mail saying that, oh, you ran the red light at this and this location, and this is the amount for the fine that you have to pay. So that's how they do it. Anything with your, or sometimes say you go on the toll. I know in Jamaica, when you go on the toll road, you have to pay the toll right away, right? When you're going through, you pay cash or card. I don't know if that's how it's done now. But when I used to live in Jamaica, when we go on the toll, we pay the cash to the person right away. But in Canada, when you go on those toll roads, you don't have to pay with cash or card. They have a thing at the beginning of the road, like when you're entering that street, that road, they have some camera thing. So the camera would take a picture of your license plate, And then when you're exiting off, it also take another picture of your license plate. So I guess it depends on how long you drove on the toll road. That's how your bill is gonna come. So if somebody is using my car and they accidentally go on a toll road, because when they have a monthly thing, I don't even know why I'm talking about this, but anyway, that's where the conversation is going. Every month they have a thing that you pay, like a monthly fee or whatever, and you put it on like your dashboard. So when you're going on the toll, I guess somehow it scans. I don't know how it works because I don't have one, because I don't use toll. So they have like that. So if you want to pay for that, but if you don't have it, if you drive on, no problem to drive on the toll road, but you're just gonna get a big fat bill in your mail saying that you drove on the toll, whether it was you or not. You're gonna get a big fat mail to say, oh, you owe this amount because you drove so and so kilometers on the toll road. So tell me now how these scammers are gonna text message me when I am expecting a mail. One thing with government don't text you. Government don't call you, and government don't text you. Government send you emails, and government send you official mail to your address. So certain scam can reach me. One key about money. Do you ever had money and say you're gonna do certain things and it doesn't happen? Then you say, darn, what did I do? I hope we have traffic cameras in Jamaica soon so they slow down and drive better. You know where I got them? Because my sister was telling me that those may I go answer them question. I'm gonna answer those questions, Marisa. Give me a second. Let me address the last question that you asked, that you said, or the last statement that you made. So you see the traffic, the traffic cameras, they are very good. Like, I really like them because they keep people disciplined. But most of the time they keep people disciplined in the moment because they know that there's a traffic camera right there. But then on the other parts of the road, you see them speeding like there's no tomorrow. But my sister was telling me that, those light posts that the newer improved light posts that they have in Jamaica, that people go ahead and steal out the when they copper or something, I don't know. But there's something valuable in those overhead lights, like on the highway, like those bougie lights. There's something in it, and then people always go and steal it from the light. Do you know anything? Have you ever heard about that, Maurizo, in Jamaica? My sister was telling me that every time that particular light is not working because they go ahead and steal. So I feel like if that was in Jamaica, they would have to like have a speed camera and they have another camera watching the speed camera. You know what I mean? Like, they have to set up a particular camera to watch it, because a lot of times, oftentimes, and very often in Toronto, they cut down the speed camera, especially the cable company. Yeah, so that's the thing. So now if they're doing something like that, I know there are going to be a lot of valuable parts in the speed camera, so they have to set up another camera to watch the speed camera, and then no, they have to set up another camera to watch the speed camera and watch the regular camera. That's how they would have to do it in Jamaica, because the man them now go deal with that. The man them now go, them two thief. It's true, them two thief. Because like, when my sister told me that, I was so angry, because I'm like, first of all, the government is trying to make the country look nice and pretty. And just like when you come a foreign and you see all these pretty stuff, like Jamaica wants to be that too. The government is trying to make the place look nice. And then you're going to tell me, no, because of one selfish person, because, oh, you feel like, oh, I can sell this, I can get some money. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. The government is trying to make the country look nice so more tourists can come in and so more money can come to the country. More jobs, more opportunity can come to the country. Why is thieving out the light? So that's why I feel like maybe they have that in the discussions about the speed cameras. But the issue with that now is they have to now find a way how to protect that camera. Because a lot of those cameras in Toronto, they cut them down. I don't know how they cut it down, but you always see on the news where they said, oh, this particular speed camera was butchered. Them cut it down, them chop it down, them broke it up, they spray paint it, because me, I understand, you know, because the time when I got a speed ticket in my mail, I was not happy. The speed ticket was, I think, $84. I think it was 80 something dollars, right? I wasn't happy because who have $84 sitting down just to pay a speed ticket? I never want to pay it, but I have to pay it because, I mean, they said I was speeding, so they send you a picture. So how it works is like they send you the speed camera take a picture of your car, right? And the license plate and everything you can see. Then they package all of that and send to the mail. So when you get the mail, when you open it, you see that it's your car. You see the license plate, you see everything. You see the street, and they tell you which street you were on. So if they're going to implement something like that in Jamaica, they have to think about it, and they have to be smart about that one, because if it's happening in Canada where, you know, people more on the lookout of things, it can easily happen in Jamaica that way. So if they're going to invest so much money into speed cameras, they have to do it good. They have to come good. They have to come real good for that. But I feel like it would be a good thing for Jamaica, because Jamaican people speed too much, man. I drive in Canada, but I don't think if I go to Jamaica, I would ever drive. Me not think me I go drive at Jamaica, because me I go afraid. First of all, I learned to drive on the right side of the road, because we drive on the right in Canada. Jamaica people drive on the left side. So that's another confusion. That would be a confusing thing for my mind already. So that's one. And then two, them speed too much. Every day you hear say somebody else dead from an accident. Every day you hear say drunk driving, speed driving. Every single day you hear that. Every day. So I feel like that would be a very good thing for Jamaica. Also, for the toll road, they could implement something like that where they take a picture of the license plate and so. But then again, that would be taking away jobs, right? Because what about the people who work on the toll and those people who go to work every day to collect the money? I feel like those people would be out of jobs. So I don't know. Maybe that would not be a good option for those people, because now they're not gonna have no work because a computer gonna do that. But Jamaica is growing. Just give it some more time and good leadership, and Jamaica can go a lot of places. But anyways, I don't even know how I reach down there. Some money we that talk about, and a lot of people say how much money them would need right now for do what them have to do. That money would 100,000 Canadian would have do good for me right now, and it would solve a lot of issues, and I could start a business that can make a lot of money. Because people feel like say remember when me that talk about how me reach into the scamming thing. People feel like say they get a one get rich quick scheme and then they make a lot of money. But oftentimes, you see, when most people, I was doing a research about lottery winners, people who win the lottery, most of them get broke in a few months and a few years. They gone back to square one because of poor money management, and maybe they just, because they get the money quick, the money gone back quick too. But people who work hard for their money and they go through the struggles and they know where they're coming from, they put a better, like they spend